Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Game Design 2025 Game Development Showcase. Woo! Excellent. We've got a handful of amazing games here today. I can't wait to show them off. We're going to start off with a great game. This is Waves and Wizards. So I'm going to go through and hand off the mic to everyone, and they'll introduce themselves, and we'll get started. Feel free to start playing.
Hey, so my name's Luke. I was the game designer of this game. I've also been doing sound design and a few of the UI, so any of the HUD elements that you're seeing, that was part of my effort. And we created unique sounds for the game that you'll see during the presentation.
Excellent. Here you go.
Hi, my name is John.
Hi, John.
I'm also a game designer on this game. I worked on mainly UI, audio, as well as some coding. I worked on the SFX for all the characters and enemies, and I worked on the scoreboard as well as the death screen for all the players.
Excellent. Thank you. Ian?
Hey, my name's Ian. I did pretty much everything level design, from first sketches to the final designs you see on screen, and some texturing as well.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Chris. I was the project lead for this, and I also did most of the programming for the split screen and a lot of the character controllers.
Excellent. Thank you, Chris.
Hi, my name is Kevin. I did a lot of little things around for this game. The entire menu system, some of the 3D assets, some of the coding, a lot of different stuff.
Cool. Samir?
Hi there, I'm Samir. I did a lot of the character modeling for the main players and the enemies as well.
Excellent. Thank you. And Gabe?
Hi, I'm Gabriel. I did a majority of the code for the entire game, and that's about it.
Oh. Hey, Gabe, what's your favorite part of this game that you worked on?
The cauldrons, actually.
The cauldrons?
Yeah.
How do they work?
You go up to them, you hold interact, and it gives you a perk, kind of like in Call of Duty.
Excellent. Thank you, Gabe. Samir? What's your what inspired the character design for this game?
A big inspiration was taking from many like traditional wizards, but trying to add different spins to make them unique in our own game.
Excellent. Thank you. Come on over here. Luke? So what was your favorite thing to work on this game?
I really was interested with the sound. It was really unique getting a chance to create new sounds, test them out, and then hear them in the game so that the player feels like they're actually engaging, fighting these skeletons. And as you'll see in the gameplay, there's a ton of different enemies. So I think the sound really helps show the magic and show the spells that the wizards are casting.
Yeah. Sound design, a very important part of game development.
100%.
Yeah. John?
Yeah, I also had a lot of fun working with Luke on sound design. We ran around our campus recording our original sounds and trying to edit them and implement them into our characters. It's really fun and awesome.
What's your favorite sound effect?
Has to be our old ice cracking spell, which was awesome. But as a group, we decided to improve it even better.
Excellent. Yeah. Thank you. We got Ian. How did you like the level building process?
I mean, I love level design. It's my passion. I love doing it. I had a lot of fun with it. I even did texturing as well, which is something I don't normally do, so that was pretty fun to learn. I used a lot of Substance Painter for that, and unwrapping UVs was a majority of my time.
Yeah, unwrapping UVs can be quite the pain, but I mean, you did a good job. It looks pretty good. Are you happy with the results?
I'm very happy, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Hey, Chris.
Hi, so
Where did you come up with the concept for this game?
Sort of just when I was tasked with creating a game, I was kind of thinking about games that inspired me so much to want to learn and stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess a lot of the games I grew up with were some of the older school Call of Duty titles, other games like Sanctum and Noida, a lot of roguelikes in that aspect. So I kind of wanted to combine them all into sort of tower defense, makeshift, old school COD Zombie style with a cool fantasy theming onto it and all that stuff.
Excellent, yeah. The kind of mixture of like the Call of Duty zombies kind of feel with the kind of fantasy aspects of it. It definitely looks pretty neat.
Yeah, thank you.
Who did the design for all the staffs, I believe is what your team calls them?
Yeah, so we actually had a team member, I don't think he's here unfortunately right
No.
now, but it was Ryan who worked on all the staffs. He was responsible for doing all of the concept art and making all the staffs and implementing them onto the actual models and stuff. And he also helped us out with making the unique spells, which is kind of the core idea of the game is, you have 6 different staffs that all play super differently. Bottom right, I have the wind staff. Top and left, we have the default diamond staff. So some really cool themes.
Yeah, all sorts of cool stuff. I like all the different styles. How do different staffs affect the gameplay?
Yeah, so as you can see, all the enemies have different outlines on them, and those basically show weaknesses and resistance as well as status effects. So blue would represent the ice, which would be weak to the fire staff, but it would be ineffective against the ice staff.
Cool.
And then in addition, as they hit you, you can see next to my, I'm actually
Oh,
dead.
no!
I just died right now.
What happens if someone dies?
So we have a potion reviving system where
Okay.
if you see at the top, we're going to throw a little potion and
Boom.
I'm back, just like that.
Excellent.
But I got hit with a status effect from the skeletons and that caused me to die. We're crumbling right now.
Oh, no. All right, well, I'll stop distracting you and instead I'll come over to Kevin. Oh, hey, Kevin.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad. What was the toughest challenge you had in developing this game?
Just in the later time of development, just trying to make sure everything worked with each other.
Right.
There's a lot of things where, if we want to put a VFX on something, we got to figure out where it is in the code, what's turning that making it happen, that kind of stuff.
Excellent. Yeah, integration is always a difficult time. But you seem to pull it off. It looks excellent. You guys did a great job.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how everyone did on the project.
Yeah, me too. You guys did great. This is amazing. Any other final thoughts, team? No? Excellent.
Everyone
Well,
was fun to
thank
work
you
with.
very much. Oh, just sure thing.
If I could just have one more word, as the project lead for this and designing myself, I couldn't be more proud to work with such an amazing team, from level design to programmers to artists to just general helping out with everything and amazing leaderboards and all that stuff. I couldn't be more proud of my team, and I'm incredibly humbled that this game was picked from the ground up to be made into something that I'm incredibly passionate about. And I really couldn't have gotten it done without all you guys, and I'm really appreciative of all that. So thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you very much, Chris. Excellent. Thank you. Good job, Waves and Wizards. Take a quick break to switch over to the next team, and we'll be back shortly. We're just switching over. All right, we're back with the second game. This is Neon Knights. We're here with Team Neon Knights. First up, we have...
Hi, my name's Gus. I was a team lead on this project, as well as technical art, so special effects, shaders, that sort of thing, then a little general programming.
Next up, we have...
My name is Max. I was in charge of some of the modeling as well as doing the whole soundtrack and a lot of the sound design aspects of it.
Excellent. Thank you, Max. And then we have...
Hi, I'm Kieran. You might call me lead programmer on this project. I did a lot of the programming as well as most of the animation, and I'm extremely hireable.
Thank you. And...
Hello, my name is Adam Domingos. I worked mostly on the characters as well as some of the animation. And obviously, Kieran is a bit of the mastermind here. And yeah, I mean, the characters, some of the set props, art, 2D art assets, stuff like that.
Excellent. Thank you, Adam. And... Last but not least.
My name is Logan Casemore. I was the other programmer on this project. If Kieran didn't do it, I probably did. Otherwise, I was also the level designer and helped with the environment art.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Logan. All right. And one more.
We also had Kara. She's not here right now, but she did our phenomenal UI, which you will see very shortly.
Yeah, so let's kick it off. All righty. Excellent. So, Gus, what inspired the idea for this game?
So this game was started off as just the idea for a fusion of kind of old school retro shooters and D&D. You don't see too much fantasy brought into more modern settings, so I wanted to bring it up to a kind of a world we recognize, the world that, well, some of my classmates weren't born yet, but the early 2000s, along with paladins, zombies, cool axes. What's on screen right now, we have an axe, we have wizard-based drinks in a vial. Yeah, just wanted to go crazy, magic in a modern world, and make it explosive.
Yeah, my favorite mechanic in this game is obviously the door kicking mechanic.
Yeah, the door kicking mechanic is one of our favorite parts. Our tagline for a lot of the final steps of development was "Get Unhinged." We wanted it to be explosive, based on games like Doom, Duke Nukem. I think there was one you recommended, like Angerfoot or something.
Oh no!
It was a crazy game, lots of kicking, and that was a big part of what we wanted.
Thank you, Max. So, what inspired the sound design for this game?
Well, I originally wanted the music to be a lot more like jungle based and that sort of genre. But then more we worked on it, we decided that since a lot of the gameplay had a bit of a resemblance to the game Hotline Miami, I decided to go with more of an electronic and harder soundtrack for it. Right. So most of the music is like that, and then as well as like there's like one track in the elevator that's just like upbeat bossa nova elevator music.
Of course. What else would you want?
Of course.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Max. Let's go over here. Logan. What's the favorite system that you built for this game?
Favorite system is definitely the AI. Kieran has worked a lot on it since the basic iteration that I made, but when we were first getting started and creating it, figuring out how we wanted it to work, I think that was the most fun I personally had in our development.
Excellent. Yeah, no, AI is always fun to build.
Of course.
Yeah. The dash mechanic is pretty neat.
Yes, indeed it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, Logan. Adam.
Hello.
What inspired the art of the characters?
I was inspired a lot by stuff like, Doom and things like that. Mm-hmm. Sort of like a sprite that looks very good, like from the front. And I adored the style that Gus recommended, where it was sort of mixing the fantasy elements of medieval times and creatures from there, along with like early 2000s sort of like Y2K fashion and stuff like that. And I kind of tried to mix it, and I even made some movie posters from the 2000s in fantasy style.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Adam. It looks great. Now, Kieran, as the lead programmer, what was your favorite system that you built for this?
I guess one of the things that changed the style of the game a lot is the sort of dash attack. Mm-hmm. We knew that we wanted to have a focus on melee gameplay, and I suggested to Gus at one point that we make it such that the player targets enemies when they're using melee and dashes towards them. And I think that helped us promote sort of the game pacing that we wanted to sort of mimic Doom and other boomer shooters where you're kind of going from enemy to enemy really quickly.
Right.
And dashing helped because otherwise you'd need to situate yourself closer to the enemy, and that
Right.
seemed kind of cool. I'm sure other games have done that, but definitely helped for the game feel. And other than that, yeah, I enjoyed doing the doors a lot. They were a fun element to bring, especially being able to kill enemies when they're hit with the door.
Right.
That was a good time. That's fun.
Excellent. What is that little device that you snuck onto the computer?
Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, for Level Up, it's sort of a rather naked marketing gimmick. But for Level Up, I wanted our RFID cards, where people can get a special weapon if they scan it.
Ooh.
And we'll see if it works right here. I haven't touched the code in a little while.
You hear it here first, folks. If you come out to Level Up on April 12th in downtown Toronto at the Harbourfront Castle, you'll get to play Neon Knights and all the other games, and there's a chance to pick up RFID cards for custom weapons.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, it doesn't work right now, but it worked at one point. Yeah. It'll work at Level Up, I'm sure.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Kieran.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, Gus, how do you feel about the entire process? How do you feel about the game, where you ended up compared to where you started?
So when we started, we definitely were debating between a top-down shooter akin to Hotline Miami, something fast, or Doom. I think that going into the first-person 3D world, but with the 2D assets, really it strengthens the style of the whole game. It makes it all stand out. You feel like the zombies aren't supposed to be there,
right?
But in a way where you get why they're there.
Yeah, of course. Necromancer.
The evil necromancer Gavin, it's a whole thing. And then having the 2D assets for the arms, for the weapons, it feels like you are this retro game character in a much more modern setting.
Excellent.
And I think it really came together. We all, as soon as we locked in on the type of game we wanted, everyone knew exactly what style they were doing. There was no question about art. When we would talk to each other, it's like, hey, this is what I made, and it was good every single time. I think Adam really killed it with that on our 2D art assets. The UI designed by Carl all looks perfect. The style of the enemies, the way everything moves, I couldn't be more proud.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Gus. And yeah, it's an amazing looking game. Great work, team. Good job, Neon Knights. All right, well, thank you very much. We'll be back with Zoe in the House of the Devil. Thank you. All right, we're back with Team Zoe and the House of the Devil. So first off, we have Michael.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michael. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. What did you do on this game?
So I'm the creative director of this game, and this game is a horror game where you play as a doll. Was heavily inspired by Toy Story, Small Soldiers, and of course Barbie. And the main gimmick of this game is that you control Zoe, and she has the skill, the ability to possess other dolls that gives her more other skills that she can able to use to traversal, to combat. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah.
Hi, how's it going? My name is Kyle.
Yeah.
I am the 3D arts for the environment, so I work a lot with the assets, lights, and also the sound design.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you. And over here we have Tongda.
Oh, hi. I'm Tonda. I'm the concept artist of the game. I designed the whole vibe of the character and the environment. I also the 2D artist of the game. I designed the UI and the opening scene, animation, and I'm also 3D artist doing the character model and some of the environment assets.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And Arthur.
Yeah, my name is Arthur, and I'm the programmer.
Short and sweet. All right, well, let's launch it. Let's take a look. So this game starts off with an amazing cutscene, so feel free to give that a watch. And we're going to have a little chat while that plays a little bit. You talked a little bit about the inspirations there, Michael. How did you find the process of developing this game?
It was pretty difficult. It's very hard to work with a group project, but in the end, I think we did an amazing job, everyone. I was looking at some prototype photos yesterday, and I was comparing to the today's features of the game, and it's looking like way better. It's really good to see a project come together like that. It's very it's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah. No, you guys really pulled it off. Good job. Also, we should mention Tristan also worked on it.
Yeah, he works a lot on the programming as well, but unfortunately he couldn't be here today, but he did a great job.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Michael. Kyle. Hey. What inspired the visuals and the level design?
So we have
I
a lot
love
of
this character.
Yeah, this is Tong that work. As he said, he did that all the characters. So our main inspiration was Toy Story and Little Nightmares. We have a lot of things. So the rooms that we did, we got like the idea for the Toy Story, and we did like a more distortion version of that.
Right.
So, and also for Little Nightmares, you can see like all the furnitures, the lights, and everything is more distorted.
Yeah. So how did you get the kind of like visual style? Like this doesn't look like a typical kind of Unity style game.
Yeah, so we start with like a URP game, the traditional ones. But I think 2-3 months ago we decided to change.
Right.
Because the light was not good, the textures didn't look also pretty good, and we changed for ADRP. That's why we have like a completely different graphic style.
Cool. All right. Thank you, Kyle. Tonda.
Yes, for the art style, we really do a lot of trying because in the first of thing, we have kind of like even have a disagreement in the art style. For me, I kind of like want to do some steampunk art style, and if some of our team member want to do kind of like the just like the Toy Story, same age. So we just try and find a lot of reference to do a lot of adjustment to come to the current art style. I just feel the most part of our kind of like artwork is reversion in the model, reversion in everything. And I'm proud we have the things now. It looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome. The whole team put in a great amount of work. The character design looked great. The level design looks great, and the tech you put in behind it to make it look the way that it does is great work. These dolls are truly terrifying. When you get to the other side of this level and you see all the glowing eyes, the first time I saw that, it creeped me out. I had to close the game. So good work, everybody. Thank you, Arthur. Were there any particular challenges in programming that you found?
Yeah, like we didn't have many programmers in this group, so it was a kind of rough start. But overall, I think we like changing the dolls and having to create like every doll like a single ability.
Can I see that effect again? The there's like Lovecraftian tentacles coming out of one of that doll's face. It's horrifying.
This one.
Oh, oh no. Oh, I don't like it at all. All right. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other final words there, team? Yeah, Michael.
We are really excited to present that level of games.
Yeah.
We probably have some new additions until there.
Oh.
Maybe we add some new mechanics and new levels. So we're
new mechanics and new levels in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
All right.
We've done that in like 1 week. We could add like a lot of stuff that wasn't in the game, but I think we can make it even better, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what you have here is excellent. So,
yeah.
Oh, there's a robot friend. That's great. All right. Well, thank you very much, team. And, yeah, so thank you very much. Zoe and the House of the Devil. Woo! Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Ah! Malicious Monsters. So first up we have...
Brandon Scudama. I'm the team lead. Oh, we're good?
Yep.
So, I'm the team lead. I did a lot of like the 3D models and text drawing and UV wrapping and with a touch of programming.
Excellent. Thank you.
I'm Jaspreet. I did a lot of programming and shader stuff. And I did UI programming and setting up the UI, setting everything, all that.
Excellent.
Hi, I'm Liam Lubinsky. I am the 2D and 3D artist of the group, working heavily on UI and environmental assets.
Excellent. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Gayton, and I'm the lead game designer of Malicious Monsters. And I was in charge of designing the initial and core mechanics of the game and the dynamics of it.
Excellent. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Raj. I work on anime, mostly programming, and also implementing the animations for the player hands.
Excellent. Thank you, Raj. And
hello, I'm Thomas DeBook. I did the weapon modeling and some other models.
Excellent. Good. Thank you very much, Thomas. Feel free to get started there. So, Brandon, what inspired the ideas for this game?
Well, as anybody who knows me, I like monsters and I like Resident Evil and Doom games. So if you use them together, you kind of get something that looks exactly like this. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah. No, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like the 3D art is very fun. The kind of like graphics and textures are excellent.
And shooting monsters in the face, always enjoyable.
Who doesn't like to shoot monsters in the face? Yeah. Tons of fun. Woo! Thank you, Brandon. Nick, what inspired the story for this game?
Well, the story was mainly inspired since the game is supposed to be like in a mysterious setting. We got like inspiration from Resident Evil and those kind of games.
Right.
So there are some notes also around the level that shows you everything that's happening inside a castle, because you're supposed to be kidnapped by your own grandfather.
Oh, no.
Who is the leader of the Malicious clan. So yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah,
And,
no one wants to be kidnapped by their grandfather, who's the leader of a terrifying clan. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. And yeah, like the story gets like also enhanced with the gameplay and all the mechanics and dynamics that are in the game.
Right.
That are mainly focused on pressuring the player by having like a kill streak timer, and that multiplies your coins that you get by killing enemies.
Yeah, you got to keep players engaged. Get that kill streak timer going.
Yeah, and then also like it rewards players and motivates players a lot, since you are like constantly pressured by time and the kill streak that you have. Because like the moment you lose your kill streak, you lose the coins that you gain through those kills with the kill streak.
Oh.
Which means that complicates the way you unlock weapons in the game, because the weapons are locked behind some cabinets, so you have to be quick and also think fast when playing the game.
It's quite the design loop.
Yeah, it's like very different mechanics and dynamics that work together, using the core killstreak mechanic in order to motivate the player and also reward them every single time.
Obviously. Play faster to get more items so you can play faster.
Absolutely. And also, for example, at the bottom of the screen we can see there are some like killstreak holy effects that you get by getting certain achievements and specific goals on the kill streak.
Okay.
So for example, as we can see here like Jasper already got the infinite stamina one because he managed to get the 30 kill streak objective, which again is another way of motivating the player to keep improving and maintaining the kill streak. So once again, it's just like the core mechanic of the kill streak, having different systems and mechanics that together create different experiences and that rewards and motivates the player every single time.
Thank you very much. I wish I had infinite stamina as I run over here to talk to Viraj. Yeah. What's your favorite system that you worked on for this game?
I did work on the enemies, and I like the enemy. We have the enemy, he will move when we are not looking at it.
Right.
So it's kind of like malicious.
Yeah, it's a little terrifying to have an enemy that only moves when you're not looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it, the Weeping Angels?
Yeah, Weeping Angels.
Yeah, horrifying. All right, thank you, Viraj. Thomas.
Yes.
What inspired the 3D model design for this game?
Well, a lot of the weapons I personally like. First of all, a big inspiration is Tarkov. You know, they have those really realistic weapons, super detailed and done super well. So I think a lot of that kind of came from that, you know, trying to model the weapons after their actual real-life counterparts. Of course, some of them aren't to real life, but it's well like that.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you very much. Oh, hello.
Hello.
So what was your favorite thing that you worked on for this game?
My favorite thing I worked on for this game, that's a great question. I'd say it's honestly all the iterations of different sorts of UI elements, because usually when I'm creating these elements, I have a base idea, and I usually bring it to the team to decide if they're good enough or meet standards, and then I always like the criticism and the input on how
work.
on how to
very important.
make it just look better and just fit with the overall theme of the game. So
cool.
I worked a lot on buttons, and I really enjoyed how they turned out for the main menu and settings in general.
Yeah, no, the menus in this game are excellent. Good job on those.
Yes, thank you. I'd say that's definitely my favorite part.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And Jaspreet.
For me, it was creating the inventory system.
Yeah.
It's a bit too complicated, and I did it in a way so that we can create different weapons and with like so easily. We don't have to do much of work. We just need models and iterate some values, and you have a new weapon.
Yeah, and the unlock system.
Oh.
You had built that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I think that's one of
and
the
everything. Yep.
Oh, sorry.
I literally enjoyed like every part of it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. All right, cool. Any final words there, team? Brandon?
Well, just to say, we have a member, Karthik, who's not able to show up today. He did a lot of 2D work and 3D models of some of the enemies. He also was the main one in charge of sound, so he was a huge contribution. And in the 7 months we were able to make this game, I think it turned out really well.
Excellent.
Pretty good game.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, and good job, Team Malicious Monsters. Woo! Thank you. And we'll be back shortly with the next game. All right, we're back with 1K HP. We have Ethan.
Yo, I'm one of two Ethans. I'm Ethan Arizola. I'm the project lead and lead programmer of 1KHP.
Thank you. And we have...
Hi, I'm Gilbert. I'm the level designer and then the UI designer. You can see the logo. I made it. Yeah.
Good work. Thank you very much. And over here we have...
Hello, my name is Nikita, and I did all the 3D art and all the assets that you can see in our game.
Excellent. Thank you, Nikita. And last but most certainly not least...
I am the other Ethan Ambler. I worked mainly on... I was the other programmer, so I was doing stuff more behind the scenes and also some visual effects.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Ethan. Feel free to kick it off. So, Ethan, what inspired the design of this game?
Well, it was a random summer night, and I was looking at Bandcamp and saw a random music video.
Right.
And I watched it, and I was like, wow, I gotta make a racing game. So here we are, 1KHP. I was mostly inspired by like nighttime themes of 2000s Tokyo and futuristic like media like Evangelion and Akira.
Yeah, you get definitely that motorcycle gives you a touch of
the
Akira feel to it. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of like 90s games like Wipeout and things like that as well.
Yeah.
Definitely the sense of speed and the thrill of driving through a city that you're not supposed to. But hey, you might as well race.
You might as well race. You do everything you can.
Excellent. Cool. Sorry. Yeah. Gilbert, sure. Hey, Gilbert.
Hello.
What inspired you for the kind of like the visual design and the level design of this game?
The visual design, it's more like because even he said the game is kind of like cyberpunk theme.
Yep.
So I'm also a cyberpunk 2077.
27. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
So I kind of like take reference from
Yeah.
the game and then that's it. And then
Yeah.
I made the visual effect.
The visual, the warping when you go super fast looks amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. You did a good job on that.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. We got one. Oh, that happens. Thank you very much, Gilbert. Nikita. Hello. How you doing? Good. Good. What was your favorite model that you built for this game?
I think this is a character that you can see right now on the screen, the motorcycle guy, because he has our logo on his back.
Of course. Do you have a name for the motorcycle guy?
Hoku or Chopper, like Chopper more.
Chopper?
Yeah,
Sure.
more a vehicle.
Oh, the motorcycle has a name, but not the guy.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, because you're driving a vehicle, not a
Right.
character.
Right. Gotcha. He's a little bit of art dressing for the motorcycle. Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you very much. Ethan. So what was your favorite thing to develop for this game?
I think one of the things I had a lot of fun making was our camera shake tool that I made.
Yep.
Because I made it quite customizable, and it's used in quite a few places.
Yeah.
Like when you hit a wall, when you're going fast, there's a little bit of shake in our text.
Yeah.
It felt very satisfying to create and actually see it in action.
Excellent.
And yeah.
What does platinum and dev mean?
Okay, so we have a ranking system.
Yeah.
So you gain score by drifting and nitroing, and then you get a rank at the end based off your score, and also a rank based off of how fast you completed it. So a sort of incentive to do a little bit better at each, and then you can see your records here.
Oh,
so
you got the first place score.
Yeah.
Good job.
Dev, of course, being very good. So you know.
Excellent. Thank you. So Ethan, I mean, it's an excellent looking game. You did a great job. Good job. I like the foreshortening and all the visuals on it. How did you feel about? How did the development process go for your team?
Well, it was a little bit slow thanks to a few team members, but that aside, the hardest thing I would say about the development process was probably the physics. So like even up till last night, we're still tweaking the physics, trying to make it so. Yeah. Like the car vehicle, the feel of the car.
Yep.
Especially the cars. The motorcycle somehow is just good off the rip.
Right.
The other two constantly having to be retouched and tweaked. Yeah.
Excellent. So there has been a question. What does 1K HP mean?
Clearly, 1,000 health points.
Obviously,
It's a
yes.
card game, and you race, so it has to be health points.
Yeah.
There's nothing other that stands for HP.
Gotcha. Cool. Any other closing ideas or thoughts?
Well, not really.
No? Well, you guys did an excellent job. Thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to seeing it level up.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. We'll be back shortly with Speedfest. Thank you. All right, we're back with Speedfest. First off, we have Pranav.
This is Pranav. Nice to meet everyone. And this is Speedfest.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about the game.
All right.
And what did you do on this project?
Okay, so I'm the lead designer. I did a lot of environment design.
Yeah.
I've worked on the coding part as well. I partially worked on the car mechanics too. All the lightings and all the stuff that you see in there, that's probably me.
Excellent.
So talking about the game. So games basically, it's a racing game, right? So personally, for me, I grew up playing a lot of DSi like games and arcade games.
Yep.
So I was always into that plug and play kind of thing.
Right.
So this is like that kind of game where you just have your family and friends over, or just your friends on the weekend.
Yep.
And that's when you want to play a game like this. Have a couple people in,
Excellent. Thank you
start
very
playing.
much.
Thanks.
Hey, it's Vivek. I am responsible for all 3 assets, and I am
Excellent.
also the lead asset artist for the game.
Excellent.
I have created the car,
Cool.
the trees, the skyscraper you've been seeing, and all the blockades in the game that you use, as well as the finish line has been designed by me.
Excellent. No, it looks good work. Thank you. And last but not least,
Hey, I'm Harjot. I did most of the coding part, the UI, and the map design.
Excellent.
Base map and the track design and all stuff that.
Cool.
Yep.
Thank you. So, Pranav, what inspired the level design for this game?
Well, there is a lot of things. I've been playing a lot of games since I was a little kid. I've always been a gamer. Well, there was I know Mario Kart DS was always a big thing when I was a little kid.
Yep.
But there was always those little things with those kart racing. I wanted to bring it to life. I wanted some big cars, or some realistic scenarios. I just want to I always wanted to do a AAA game. Now obviously we wouldn't be able to do a AAA game on our own.
Try your best.
We call ourselves the PV8 Studios. Even though we don't have a studio yet, but we just call ourselves studios.
Sure.
But yeah, this game, a lot of games. I played Forza Horizon and all these games. I tried to just create a mixture. I just put it into a pot and just stirred it up, and the mixture came out to be Speedfest.
Excellent. Good stuff. So, Vivek,
Yes.
what was the favorite model that you made in this game?
The favorite model I made is the car, because
Yeah.
I was working on this car. It almost took me 3 weeks to work on it.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of bugs happening with the car movement
Right.
when we put in the Unity. So this car took a lot of time, and I invested a lot of time on this car. I have also made a couple of other cars too, but we being a small team, we only able to put one car at the front.
Right. Okay. Cool. Thank you. And Harjo, tell me about the secrets.
So yeah, I did a lot of research for this project. My favorite part was the coding, and I struggle in this a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my buddies helped me a lot for that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we did that. My favorite part was the AI cars.
AI cars?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a bit difficult for me, but yeah, with a lot of research, we did that. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. No, excellent job. Amazing looking game. Good job, Team Speedfest. Thank you, Speedfest. Thank you. And we're back. Last but most certainly not least, we have Team A Game About Nothing. All right. So first off, we have...
Hi, I'm Henry. I'm the team lead. Sorry. Hi, I'm Henry. I'm the team lead. I did the original pitch and a lot of the programming and visual effects.
Excellent. Thank you. Gabe?
My name is Gabriel, and I'm wearing many hats. I'm also a concept designer and or concept artist and marketing for the team.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Francisco, and I am the environment artist and level designer.
Thank you, Francisco.
Hi, I'm Vishal. I am the art director for the project and also worked on concepts and the music.
Excellent. Thank you, Vishal.
I'm Alex. I was helping with the programming and the collectible implementation and some voice acting for the game.
Cool. Thank you, Alex.
My name is Connor Vance. I worked as a 3D artist and also did some VFX and cinematic work.
Excellent. Thank you, Connor. And...
Hi, my name is Micah Garnett. I took care of the programming for the UI, a little bit of voice acting, and some program support.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Micah. All right. Feel free to get it started. Excellent. And yes, there's also Lex who couldn't make it on camera.
Lex is our sound designer.
He did sound
All
design.
the sound effects and everything.
So what was the inspiration for this game?
There was no evidence of a breakout.
We're calling it a cinematic platformer. It's the original inspiration was kind of Celeste for sort of the gameplay style, and Octopath Traveler for kind of the combination of 2D characters in a 3D environment.
Excellent. No, it looks amazing. I think you did a good job of building out the prototype initially. How did you find the development process?
It went pretty smooth. There was some like creative decisions, and obviously scope is always an issue. But I think we spent most of development working smoothly.
Excellent.
It went pretty well.
Yeah, good job. Thank you very much, Henry. Gabe.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How you doing?
Great. I am
Good.
panicking. I'm also freaking out from the inside.
You don't need to freak out or panic. Gabe.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
I am happy as a bird.
Oh, good. What was the? You did some of the concept art and some of the graphic design for marketing materials. How did you find that process?
Honestly, I thought of what would match very well to like an aesthetics of dark theme, and I figured a Victorian era was pretty dark, and and then having some of the characters just being mysterious and just being underneath the hat, and maybe having a lost arm, but that didn't happen. But and then in the end we wanted like a ghostly figure, trying to find a way back up to the top.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Francisco.
An easy one, please.
Sorry?
An easy one, please.
An easy one? What's your favorite part of the game?
Oh,
we're not on
the last part of the game. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, the best part of the game is the last part of the game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is how the main character ends, because well, I don't want to make spoils these games. Yeah. So
you like the ending?
Yeah, but I like the
ending's
ending.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That is.
I'm so happy about the visual style. Honestly, like a lot of our team like did such excellent work, and I'm happy to be working with them.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Gabe. Vishal. So I think a lot of the work I've seen you done in the past is kind of influenced in that kind of like technological decay kind of aspect to it. Did you find a lot of your prior work kind of like those concepts built into the kind of some of the designs you brought to this?
Yeah. I think one of the ideas that we had starting the project was that, especially about the lighting, was we would keep it to a minimum and emphasize the character that way. Yeah, a lot of the other designs that I've done in the past also helped me define the visual style of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, working on the character animation was very fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you made the character animation,
Yeah.
which looks amazing. I love. What kind of like brought the idea to like the 2D character in a 3D world kind of style?
That was actually a happy accident because we had 3D artists and 2D artists, so we had to find work for all of them, and we went for this style. But the interesting part of the character was it had to be simple enough so we could animate it and have the animations in all the directions and finish it in time.
Right.
Yeah, so that was interesting. So it has to be simple and everything. Yeah.
Excellent.
So I think it fits the aesthetic of the game, which is the steampunk and Victorian, pretty well.
No, I think it looks
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alex, a man of many hats.
Yes.
So what was your favorite element of the game that you had worked on? Because you worked on many.
Yeah. I think my favorite element is probably the most prominent one, which is the grappling hook. I find it really fun, and I find in games that give you multiple ways to traverse through areas very interesting. And while the grappling hook is the primary way to get through around a lot of places, it feels really nice, and I think we made a lot of improvements to making it work better.
Excellent.
And, yeah.
Thank you very much, Alex. Oh, you also did you do the voice acting?
Yes, yes. Coming to a script and kind of getting to what we wanted, the story we wanted to tell through voice alone was a little difficult, and it required a lot of rewrites and kind of figuring out what we want and what personalities you wanted to get through, and finding the right people for it. So it was difficult to do, and I'm happy with the progress we made for it.
Excellent. Thank you. Connor, what's your favorite 3D model that you made for this game?
Probably the street lamps. I was pretty happy with how they turned out.
Yeah, they're nice looking street lamps. It really
Thank you.
adds to the kind of like Victorian lamplighter vibe that you got going on.
Yeah, thank you. I think I was able to fit them within the Victorian theme quite well.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
My God. How did you find building and programming the UI elements?
I found it was pretty fun.
Yep.
I like for past experience, I didn't have much knowledge on how to do it, so I was able to I found it fun, like the learning experience of making it, learning the logic. For the example, the subtitles. There's like multiple ways to do it. I say that was the hardest part, to try to sync in with the voice acting.
Right.
But with a little help, I was able to implement it into the game. Also the targets.
Yeah.
And the light visuals. I was able to get creative. I thought about how I would be able to, for the grappling hook, to make easy for players to see which way they need to go.
Right.
And
Yeah, no, I think that definitely helps. It's a good, it's a solid UI work. It definitely helps the players figure out where they need to go.
Thank you.
Good work. Thank you very much. Thank you. And and then of course, thoughts on the audio and kind of what Lex had done.
A lot of what Lex did was really good. A lot of the sound effects. He did a lot of iteration to really fit the theme as we, the art style developed a lot.
Yeah.
And Vishal's music also added a lot to the main title theme and the credits.
Excellent.
It really helped tie it all together.
Yeah. Good job. Any closing thoughts before we?
I'm really proud of our team. I think we all did pretty well. We've spent most of development on the same page, which I think really helped us kind of.
Yeah, you had a big
Especially
team.
for how big of our team was. I think we managed to stay pretty on the same page for the whole development. I think that really helped keep things running smoothly.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Henry. You had a final thought there, Gabe?
You all look very nice today. Have a good day.
Excellent. And with that, that's it for the 2025 Game Development Showcase. Great job, everybody. Great job to all the teams. You all did an amazing job. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourselves. Thank you. Woo! Video games, yes. Thank you. Excellent. Woo. Well, it's done now. Too late. All right.